Hello, and welcome back to our U.S. Navy 1890 campaign, Waves of Steel. It's Father's Day here, Sunday, and I've got some spare time to get some stuff done. So let's play a game. And today it's Roll the Waves again. We're currently at war with Germany. We'll soon be at war with France, so our victory points are going to get chopped in half. We'll see what that does. And in the last episode, our carrier doctrine finally paid off. Yay! Okay. Let's see. Germany has Guantanamo Bay. We can consider coming down here and trying to invade Guantanamo. They don't seem to have very much going on down here. So what could we send? We've got 2 Lexingtons we could send down there to the Caribbean. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's send some Lexingtons. Trying to move them to the Caribbean. That is Division 10. So we need their cruisers. We need their destroyers. And let's send some of these Ericsson, like the Ericsson refits. We're going to send quite a few of those down there just to give it a little bit more heft, I guess. We're going to send some. We got rid of our Division 1, so we don't have battleship divisions anymore. So we're going to go ahead and send some Chattanoogas down there as well. And that'll give us some extra tonnage. And we might be able to just like push through and do like an uncontested landing. All right, let's go to the next turn and see what we get. Save the game. Off the coast of Africa, convoy defense. We don't have any forces in the area to defend with. So they get a free win. All right, they have intercepted our battle cruiser. This is the kind of fight that we like. Battle cruiser versus interceptor. Hopefully it's not just a corvette. I want to be intercepted by like a cruiser or something, although it might hurt quite a bit because don't think we have missiles on this thing. We do not. So we will have to get into gun range. That is something to consider about our battle cruisers, is that they are not really equipped for this modern age of missile warfare. They're equipped for a more it is a corvette. They're equipped for like a more innocent age before the missiles came. Looks like we got a couple of them. One appears to be a light cruiser, so we're going to maneuver a little bit here just in case they fired off some torpedoes. We're pummeling this Nina class. Of course, it has some armor on there. That is something I'm looking forward to, is getting our missile corvettes going. The day of these Rangers is probably about done. Oh, we're getting some radar lock on here. Yeah, these Rangers are probably about done. Ouch. All right, they started a fire. They're just, they're built for a different age, essentially. Hopefully we'll get control of the fire. Damage control is one of our doctrines, and somehow that Corvette's still going up there. Let's put some more shells into that while we leave. There's not going to be any enemy aircraft up this way, so we don't have to worry about that. We just have to worry about our ship. Fire spreading. It's unfortunate. Okay, so we took medium damage. We sank a light cruiser and a corvette. Blah, blah, blah. New dive bombers from Austria. Hey, we're securing our fortifications in Iceland. Austria-Hungary's mad at us, but who cares? We sank another 166 merchant ships. I think we sank 201 previously. Germany is having a fuel oil shortage. Of course they would, because they've lost like close to 400, not very far off from 400 merchant ships in just 2 months. Yeah, these Rangers, they're really not built for this era. Hmm. Oh well. Let's keep going. French dive bombers. Japan's getting mad at us. Austria lost a light carrier, but then again, so did Italy. So they are 188 merchants sank. Jeez Louise. We're gaining like 15, 1,600 victory points per month just off of that. Yep, and it chopped our victory points by quite a margin, but once we get an actual decisive engagement, we'll put, we'll get up there again. Okay, we're going to make Guantanamo Bay an invasion target. All right, it's expensive, but we have some extra funding, so we're okay for a while. All right, we're fighting around Iceland. This is what we want, these actions that are in support of land combat. I think that gives us like a... Oh, that's not good. That stinks, actually. That's really bad. Well, let's do it. I mean, we have SSMs. I thought this was going to be our for realsy battle. Well, I can't maneuver yet, but fortunately, there we go. Our cruisers are behind the destroyer screen. Let's go up to max speed, shall we? We're going to keep our spread out formation on the destroyers and get our cruisers out of the way. There we go. Yep, we're going to keep our screen formation for now. And they're still locking onto our cruisers for some reason. Yeah, I think we're just shooting at destroyers. Here comes a wave of missiles. Yep. We expected that. All right, line ahead, torpedoes. Yeah, this is unfortunate. I think we're just shooting at destroyers. That's why we can't hit anything. This Stuart's been hit by like 5 missiles, so it's going to sink, but maybe we can get it out of there. Who knows? Not really sure where the launchers are on our light cruisers. Well, we may as well try to launch some torpedoes. It's really the best we can do here. We're just going to lose this battle. We're being out-missiled. Cool. I want one with a lower speed there, so it will go further into the face of the attackers. Okay. Well, that is unfortunate. We didn't hit with anything. I don't think our crown point ended up shooting its missiles off. So is it? I think it's like 4. I think they're in the wings. I think they're like wing mounted. Doesn't really tell me, does it? Oh, here they are. Forward wing and starboard wing. So why are they not shooting? Yeah, I don't know why that crown point isn't firing. Weird. Very, very weird. I don't know why the crown point never fired its missiles. Well, I don't know what class that is. Is it a Chattanooga? It's a Miami. Well, Miami, you're gonna get yourself replaced at some point, probably, due to this poor performance. But we were massively outnumbered there. Just losing 2 or 3 destroyers is probably the best we could hope for. Is this thing reloaded? No. I think it will be lucky to get home. Okay, so we lost 2 destroyers. We did nothing in return, so that's, straight up defeat there. But what are you going to do? Oh, here's the largest aircraft in the world. It's Russian, 65,100 displacement. Of course, it doesn't show us. All right. Italy lost a light cruiser and a heavy cruiser. And we've sank 152 merchants again. 159, sorry. So the Novobrisk, I don't know. Check the almanac. Here we go. Russia, ships, carriers. Here it is. Wow. So it carries 131 aircraft, 6 SAM launchers, essentially. That is a big boy carrier right there. It's got some armor on it, too. How many? We only have 4 SAM launchers on our enterprises, but we're also like 10,000 displacement lighter than that, or something like that. Yeah, about 9,000 displacement lighter. They carry 1 more aircraft than we do. Alrighty. Here we go. Battle in support of land combat. Give us some carriers, please. It's generating it's taking a while to generate. There it is. Okay. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 carrier groups? That means 8 carriers. All right, let's go ahead and put our stuff on AI control so we don't have to micromanage the whole world here. So this is division 8, which means this one here. This is division 9. So it should be core to division 9. Or to division 8, I mean. Brain. And then over here, this is 6. So 7 should be core to that. I might have to go in and look at division 8 and 9 and see if I have them automatically set for supporting each other or for core. All right, so we're gonna go with heavy cap, 2-phase search, night search, spread it out a little bit. And go the distance, 400 miles out. There we go. So let's go 1 minute ahead. We will start launching all these things. AI control. We're going to go up to 25 knots. And we're going to go north. 25 knots. We're going to go north. And then we need to start getting some strikes together. So ready them up. Ready them up. And ready. That is going to be somebody's demise. All right, let's actually keep this carrier group moving sort of southeastish to link up with the other carrier group so we get everyone under the combat air patrols. And get, the shared AA bonus, whatever. Cool. And now we wait for the reports to roll in, and we'll send out our flock of some sort of dangerous bird. I don't know. Flock of sparrows. Angry little sparrows. We'll actually drift a little bit closer towards port because once we start launching aircraft, I think we're going to have to go into the wind, so we'll be going southwest. There's the capsule taking off. No reports yet. And the recon's coming back. Okay. Well, that is unfortunate. Still no reports. Well, let's send out another wave. And this time we're going to go a little bit further to the right, and we're going to go out 450 miles if we can. We're going to go like this into the wind. Yep, keep on launching. We need to find an enemy to fight. Please. Nighttime's rolling in, so even if we get to attack, it's going to be some operational losses. What is going on here? We're fighting the enemy ghost fleet. Still no reports. Let's go southeast, I guess. Oh, they're launching aircraft. They don't want to turn right now. All right, so where the heck is our recon at? Come on, please go out and search. Find us some find us something to fight. We have all this power. We're looking for a fight. We want to fight. Destroyers are starting to get. Oh, there's a contact. One destroyer? Not worth. There's another report. There, okay. That's what we're looking for. We're going to select everything that's ready, and we're going to go ahead and overwhelm this target with, like, we're just the whole. Oops, select ready. Select ready. And on this one, we're actually going to prioritize the carriers, but we'll really just take whatever we can get. I would turn northish just to keep away. All right, there go the airstrikes. I do love how quickly the modern airstrikes can go out. There they go. How well will they do in the dark? We're going to find out. Missiles don't care about it being dark. All right, so we're losing some aircraft already. We're probably going to lose a lot of aircraft in this battle between SAMs, cap, and operational losses like landing at night. Okay, scoring some hits. Remember, a lot of these are not prioritized on the carriers. They're just going to attack whatever they can get. Beautiful. Just going forward 5 minutes at a time here. Look at that. Look at that. Please just don't all be hitting the same target. Spread it out a little bit, fellas. Boys and girls, we are in this modern era, so there might be some lady pilots up there as well. Ladies, spread out the damage a bit. Okay. Let's close out most of those reports. And we'll give them a second wave. Okay, we're getting some damaged aircraft while landing. That happens. So we're recovered. So we're going to auto select a strike. We're going to ready them up. And we're going to give them round number 2. Just a hot minute here. Yeah, look at that. Something. What was that? Sky Raiders. That came from land. Look at it. It's going back to land. It's going back to the base. That's pretty fun. Okay, are we ready? Select ready? No, not yet. We're getting there. I gotta go forward 5 minutes of time. Select ready. There we go. We're gonna go with the latest sightings. We're gonna go with that one. No, we're gonna go with that. It's just about all the same. Priority target CV, launch, select ready, launch, select ready, and we're going for no priority this time. Launch strike. Select ready, launch strike. This way we can spread the damage out a little bit. We don't know exactly what we're facing. We know there's at least some carrier down there because we're running into cap. Okay, what did the fresh reports say? Destroyer, battleship. No report of a carrier yet. No carriers reported. But there is a cap, so there's a carrier down there somewheres. They're not actually hitting any of our stuff, though. We are attacking a carrier. No missile hit. Oh, there they are. Hopefully those were all on one of their couple of their carriers. Okay, let's get rid of all these unnecessary reports. You would not want to be the enemy right now. Oh my goodness, you would not want to be the enemy. Okay, and then we're gonna do something a little bit different here. This is the okay, never mind. I thought I might have like some extra fighters or something, some heavy jet fighters, like these ones that I could send as like another strike force. But there's not really enough of them. Not really. That would have been a cool idea. There's 11. Actually, we could. Do we need those for cap? If we're going to go ahead and ready up some of these. So that one, that one, that one. So we're going to ready it up. I mean, they're going to go out with a payload on them. That one, that one. Ready. There's some more heavy jet fighters. That one, ready. And then these, if nothing else, maybe they can sweep some of the enemy cap out of the sky. Ready. Trying something a little bit different here, since it feels like we have the advantage for a minute here. Yeah, I would say we have an advantage. Again, we want to keep our carriers close-ish together, so they get that shared bubble wrap of the combat air patrol. Select ready. Not yet. Okay. Select ready. That might be enough. And some of this stuff is like on escort duty, but all right, let's send them out. Launch strike. Select ready. Launch strike. Select ready. We'll target these ones at carriers. Launch and launch. Give like another little wave of heavy jet fighter attacks. Like, they got missiles, so why not, right? And we'll auto select a strike and start readying those up. This way we'll have essentially 2 waves of attack on the way, even though the one is just heavy fighters. They should at least be able to like engage with the enemy cap, maybe like in a positive way. Okay, again, we're seeing battle cruisers and destroyers. All right, I'm going to go 1 minute at a time here so I can get an eye on what's happening with caps. Are my heavy fighters not attacking? Did I have to give them like weapons? Like, did I have to like arm them in a special way? It looks like I might have had to arm them or something. Okay. Well, my bad. I'm not sure how to do that. Anyway, let's select some ready aircraft. We're going to pick a strike. We're going to do any target, pick a location. We're going to go down here and launch the strike. And 7, we're going to go down here. Select ready and launch the strike. 9, select ready. We're going to go down here, launch, and down here and launch. It looks like we're still in the middle of the night here, but the weather's clearing up a little bit, so that might help. Yeah, I'm going to like look at like my heavy jet fighters, like Select it. Maybe I had to do that because they were like on escort mode. That might have, yeah, that probably was the problem. So for next time, because I'm not sure what's left over there. Okay, so they are encountering some stuff down here. Looks like just a destroyer, possibly. Yeah, one destroyer. So don't everyone go after that, please. Well, that's one dead destroyer. Okay, let's get everyone home. Let's start going home. We're gonna call an end to this. Sure, my pilots are getting tired, and I think we're just like pummeling the absolute. Yeah, we're attacking enemy destroyers and corvettes. We are pummeling the life out of something right now. But this one carrier group is out ahead, so we're going to turn it back around. We are attacking light cruisers and heavy cruisers now. So it's better than just one lone destroyer. Well, I think we're still beating the brakes off of a destroyer. That is unfortunate. There's an unfortunate use of our resources there. All right, can you please go home? I'm not going to launch any more airstrikes, I think, unless something really juicy presents itself. But I just want to get the fleet home. That's the air base. I mean, they still have SAMs, so they still have probably light cruisers and stuff left afloat. Let's go to max speed now, because we are drifting really far south. Nope, just go home. Everybody go home. It's like trying to herd like a swarm of ants or something. I think the ants would listen a little bit better, probably. Just wiggly, like little wiggly dudes. Nope, just go home. Go home. We're getting reports of a battle cruiser out there. No, don't launch anything else. Just go home. Go home, please. If you have, I don't ask anything of you. I've never asked you for anything. Just go home. Eh. I wish it would remember your last directional order. So like when it turns, if it was a turning, launch aircraft or land aircraft, that's fine. But then it should like immediately like return to what it was doing like when you ordered it. Whoa, look at all these reports here. Battle crew. What the heck? Are those fresh? Those are fresh. Uh-oh, that's a problem. Oh boy, honest like strike. Ready? Ready. That's fine. Ready. Ready. We don't want those ships to get within gun range of our carriers. We're gonna actually have to retreat to the west here. But whatever this ship is, whatever these ships are, we're gonna try to beat the heck out of them. All right. Select ready. We're going to choose a location. We're going to go with battleship as a priority on this set. So we're going to choose like over here, launch. Same thing for this division. Select ready. Choose over here, launch. We'll just do any on this one and go like over here, launch, and we're going to send one more kind of up the middle, launch. Yeah, because something's creeping right here. Battle cruiser. Hopefully these aircraft will divert over here and trying to take care of this situation that we have. Man, that was a short day. Not a whole lot of daylight there. Yeah, this is enemy cruiser, enemy transports. Okay, there we go. Let's see what we got here. We saved one aircrew. So we took no damage at all. We lost 20 aircraft, 11 to AA, 5 to air, and 4 to operational. We sank a battleship. Ooh, we sank 4 carriers and a light carrier and 12 destroyers. The enemy lost 313 aircraft, 10 air-to-air. We're still maintaining our air-to-air dominance there, and 300 essentially when their ships sank. Let's take a look at the details. We scored 190 missile hits. So this was the Veton. We hit it with 9 missiles. Our old enemy, the Veton. It burned down. We sank with 10 missile hits. The Kretzberg, which was another real aircraft carrier, 75 aircraft. Just out of control, flooding. And it was on fire. And then we 21 missile hits on the Steklin, 77 aircraft. That was another big boy aircraft carrier. And then 20 missile hits on, how am I going to Plodzakau? I don't know. Sounds Polish. 77 aircraft with 20 missile hits. We sank one with 9 missile hits. This one's a little bit smaller, a lot older. It's obsolete, but it's still, 50 aircraft that can be fighting us. Graf Spey took 4 missile hits. We sank a light carrier, the Vils, with 5 missile hits. It looks like it just burned down. Battle cruiser took 2. What the heck? Oh, this destroyer took 70 missile hits. This is what I was talking about with that's a lot of missile hits. kind of overkill. We're like running out of missiles at the end of the battle. It's like we used up our missiles. It's like on what? Well, there was a destroyer out there. 37,000 victory points, and the enemy gained 0. We gained 2 prestige. The Battle of Westvirder. Here's the British. Oh, who cares about that? Here's a British light cruiser being built. It's oh, it's a SAM. It's a SAM cruiser. Look at that. Here's a French carrier being built. 50 aircraft. It looks really cool. For being 41,000 tons, it sure doesn't carry very much aircraft. But maybe it's because it has a 3.5-inch flight deck armor. If you stripped off that stuff, you would be able to fit so many more aircraft. Okay. We have the advantage in ECM right now. We've landed in Guantanamo Bay, and food is scarce in France. Let's see. Italy lost a heavy cruiser. Austria lost a light cruiser. We sank another 169 enemy merchants. Would you look at that? Fuel oil shortage in France. All right, so these things aren't doing very well as raiders, these rangers. So what I'm going to do is, since they're up here, I'm going to put them on trade. I'm going to put one of them on trade protection in Northern Europe. So maybe you can start intercepting some of these ships that are out there. Take a look at the almanac. Germany used to have about 1 million tons of fleet, but now they're a little bit short on that. They've got 3 battle cruisers in service still. They're down to 6 carriers from, they had like 10. They're down to 4 light carriers. They had, again, about like 8 or 10. And then it's just like cruisers, whatever. Destroyers. That was a good battle. That were good. That was pretty darn good right there. Pretty good. Pretty darn. That's a good one. All right, that is the American carrier doctrine on display, essentially. Overwhelm, crush, tiny. What is best in life? To crush the carriers, see them driven before you, and hear the lamentation of the AI. All right. That'll be the end of the episode. I appreciate y'all for sticking through there if you're still here. Hopefully you enjoyed that little demonstration of what I've been trying to do with my carriers this entire time. I'll see you all next time, and sail safe out there.